guys, welcome back. So today what I wanted to film is just my highlight collection. I don't have a lot, but I do have quite a few for the average person. But I'm going to just go ahead and get into it and show you what I got. So the first items that I'm going to go over, I just have some Wet n Wild items. Now, these two don't really, I guess, qualify just for highlights on their own, but they do have highlights in them. These were limited edition, and you could find them, I think, just at like Walgreens. They're part of the Silver Lake collection, I do believe. So in them, they both have just, like I said, highlights in them. They don't look all that different, and I do have a full review on them on their own. One is slightly more peach and one is slightly more pink. But on the skin, you really, it's a little bit harder to tell the difference. Yeah, but there's those two. They're a little bit more of like, I would say, a natural highlight, if there is really such a thing. I do find that these ones, though, have like almost like a little bit of glitter to them. I haven't noticed it so much on myself, but I did use it once on my daughter for like her dance recital, and I could definitely see like the little sparkles on her cheeks. So that is from there. And then I do have the Wet n Wild. Now this is called a bronzer, but everyone uses it as a highlight. It's the Reserve Your Cabana. This is the most natural looking glow that you can find, I think, as far as drugstore. It's a very fine powder. It's very light. It's just got slight metallic, so you can't even see it. It's just got a slight, not metallic, but slight shimmer to it, a little bit of a glow. I haven't used it too much. It's a fairly new product for me, but I can definitely see just like setting the under eye or setting the cheek area just to give a natural glow to the skin when I'm not usually, when I'm not going to wear a lot of makeup. The next one that I have is actually the first highlighter that I had ever picked up. Kathleen Lights had said that this was like her favorite. It is the Physicians Formula color in the Shimmer Strips in Miami strip. I really like this highlighter. The only thing is it's kind of gone a little bit like hard pan on me. I can still get stuff off of it, but I feel like I really have to scrape in there with my brush. If you mix them all together, it gives you like a nice warm gold highlight. But if you're just using like a little fan brush, you can't get a lot of product off of this because it's done that to me. So I don't know if it's just the one that I've got, but you can see it there. It's a very bronzy, warm glow. But I've definitely gotten a lot of use out of it. What I tend to use is, the brush that I tend to use with it, because it does pick up the products pretty well, is the e.l.f. Small Tapered brush. The next one that I picked up is also a YouTube kind of made me buy it thing, is the Hard Candy one in Tiki. This one is just like a nice golden glow to the skin. These ones are very soft. They're very great highlighter, drugstore or high-end. I just feel like the quality on this is just very nice. So you can see it's barely detectable there on my skin, but it's a nice golden peachy type glow. I really like that one. I use it quite a bit. The next one that I have is the e.l.f. one in Pinktastic. It's pretty similar to the Tiki one. It's just got a little bit more punch to it, I would say. So you can see it right here. It's definitely got more of a sheen to it than the Tiki. The next one that I have is the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. This has made it into at least one of my favorites videos. If you do ever have the chance to pick this up, it is very similar, I would say, to the Tiki one as well in the Pinktastic, but the powder on it is very soft, more like the Tiki, because the e.l.f. one is baked, so it feels dry and hard, but it does go on really nice. You can see it there. It's just got a really nice sheen to it. It's very finely milled, so there's no chunky glitter to it whatsoever. The Hard Candy one is very finely milled too, so those are definitely two options if you want to pick up a more luxury type makeup, then definitely go for the Mary Luminizer. They do go on Outlook, so you can definitely get it for a steep discount. The next one that I have, it's not technically a highlighter, but that's more what I use it for. It's the Beauty Powder by MAC in Shell Pearl. I do believe this was a limited edition one. It's a very pink powder, but it goes on very, very sheer. I don't even know if I'll be able to get a good swatch on it, but you can definitely use it as like a pink highlighter, and that's what I've done. Yeah, you can barely see it, but it's just a nice, very soft pink. Like I said, it's a very soft pink, but I picked that up at a CCO. The next one I also picked up at a CCO, but at a different time, and this is also like YouTube made me buy it type thing, but I really, really love it, and I'm super happy that I did purchase it. It's the Soft and Gentle color. It's the Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC. I love this one. They're not as soft as I thought that they were going to feel. I guess probably because they are a baked product, but it goes on really nice. It's like a nice champagne type color. And I know it's hard on these swatches to really tell the subtle differences in the colors. That's why I don't have like too many highlights, because once you get them on your skin, unless they're significantly different, you really can't tell. Alright, so the next three that I have are more like cream type products. I have two by e.l.f. that I would consider highlights. This one I just picked up in the haul video, and I just used in like a little demo that I did on my review for the foundation that I had picked up. They're the Shimmering Facial Whips. This one is in Spotlight. It's what I have on today. It's just a really white highlight. I like it. It might be a little bit intense for someone with a deeper skin tone, but it works good for me. The other one is in Golden Peach. This one you can definitely use on its own or mix it in with foundation. And I just apply it the same way. I just dab it with my finger and then blend it out with a stipple brush. The next one you guys already know that I absolutely love. It's from the brand called The Beauty Crop. It's like more like a natural, good for your skin makeup line, and I got it in my Birchbox bag. It's the Lightning Crew, and it is the highlighting cream. The color on here is like a champagne type pink. I'm not gonna, well, I can swatch it. I've swatched it before in my favorites video, but I will swatch it again because it's that nice. Just gives a real wet look to the skin. This one, it is a little bit tricky to work with, so definitely make sure that you apply it before any powders. I even apply it before I set my under eye concealer, whereas the e.l.f. ones I can apply after I set my under eye, but not like if I set my whole face in powder. So that's everything that I have in my highlight collection. I know it's not a lot, but it is definitely enough. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below like what collection you'd like to see next. I have had one request for lipstick, so I'm probably going to either film that one next or my bronzer one next, which I don't have a lot of bronzers either, but again, I do have enough. So I will see you guys in my next video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Bye guys!